The San Antonio Fire Department Emergency Medical Services Division has hundreds of highly trained medical personnel. That department, which is monitored by staff at UT Health San Antonio, is taught some cutting-edge medical procedures in the classroom to be able to respond to whatever emergencies they come across in the city.
KSAT Investigates given exclusive access to one of those classes. A deputy medical director telling our Leigh Waldman the skills they're learning are critical when trying to save victims of violent crime.
If you don't do the life-saving and you don't get them to the trauma center, the patient cannot be saved.
It's a small window of time the men and women of the San Antonio Fire Department have to respond and save someone who's experienced life-threatening trauma.
To save the patient, we need to be good at our job. And I know we're good at our job.
CJ Winkler, one of the deputy medical directors at SAFD, allowed KSAT Investigates to sit in on this continuing education class filled with veterans of San Antonio's finest.
What I just lectured about for the last hour are some of the nuances. How can we do this better for trauma care?
Things like blunt force trauma from car crashes or penetrating trauma from stabbings or gunshots.
San Antonio has its fair share of those type of injuries, and we have to be prepared as a department to treat those injuries to the best of our ability.
The emergency medical services teams get that training here. They have access to an ambulance simulator to practice procedures in and touchscreen simulations of a human body.
You don't always have the ability to have a cadaver lab for students to learn anatomy and stuff like this.
In these classes, Winkler is teaching EMS crews to think out of the box and to perform life-saving procedures in the field that you would normally only see in a hospital.
We are the wind past the tip of the spear. These concepts are novel, obviously tried and true in the hospital, but novel in the pre-hospital setting.
He's pulling from scenarios they faced, from the extreme.
Uvalde mass shooting, 20 units of whole blood on scene within 39 minutes, 17 by helicopter, 3 by EMS.
To the everyday around here in San Antonio.
If someone's shot in the head, isolated GSW to the head, sometimes they live, sometimes they don't.
The classroom techniques are getting put to the test. Winkler says they're responding to more and more calls of violence at all hours of the day. Tonight on the Night Beat, KSAT Investigates rides along with an SAFD EMS medic officer, chasing gun violence as it's happening, to see how that classroom learning is being applied and what the scope of San Antonio's violence really looks like from a first responder standpoint. For KSAT Investigates, I'm Leigh Waldman.
Life and death lessons, Leigh.
Exactly.
Thank you.
It's something we hear about day after day. KSAT covers shootings across our city. But here's the thing. If you look at the data on the San Antonio Police Department's website, Crimes Against People, it actually shows that violent crimes are down this year compared to last year.
Yeah, but that's not how it seems to first responders. They let KSAT Investigates Leigh Waldman right along for a glimpse of what they see every day.
The whole purpose of kind of my job is we make all the high acuity calls that are out there. We supply all the ambulances, make sure that they have everything that they need.
San Antonio Fire Department Medic Officer Joshua Franson is prepared.
So this is a blood warmer that was designed by some of the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces.
For all situations he or other EMS crews might face.
Once this scan's on here, you see how I can see all that and follow that all the way up, and it shows me exactly where to start.
As of late, that's been more and more calls for violence.
The last 24 months, I've never seen anything like it. Without a doubt, we're making more shootings than we've ever made.
San Antonio Police Department posts data provided by the National Incident-Based Reporting System on its website. It shows assaults have dropped nearly 11% from 2022 to 2023 between the months of January and September. Murders during the same period have also dropped by almost 40%, though last year's data is skewed due to the June 2022 deaths of 53 people in a tractor trailer.
I don't know where they're getting that data because it's definitely not what we're seeing or feeling on the streets, and I feel 100% confident. You could ask anybody who's out here, they'll say the same thing.
KSAT Investigates rode along for 2 nights to see for ourselves.
The information's still coming in. We won't roll in on this scene until PD's secured it for us.
All the units continue and stage on our own.
Night 1 was quiet, though Franson did assist in responding to a car inside of a home. But Night 2, a different story.
Second shooting in 30 minutes. Thursday, it's not even midnight. It came in as possible shots fired. Looks like we got an individual who's been shot in the head.
The second call was a domestic violence call. Franson says they see those every day.
It's malignancy on your soul.
Right when we got to the scene, Franson went inside a home. PD was still taping off the area. He was back in a moment, grabbing surgical supplies and the mobile ultrasound to find a heartbeat for the victim.
We did some finger thoracotomies, had some chest trauma, so we ended up opening up the chest because we were positively ventilating for him.
Unfortunately, the victim didn't survive.
And we'll turn the scene over to PD and let PD handle it from here.
Research is happening now with SAPD and UTSA on ways to cut down on crime, but no one seems to have an answer as to why it's happening.
I do know that we see more and more people that are here that's involved in this have previous criminal records. They have outstanding warrants. They're being arrested and released.
All Franson and the rest of SAFD can do is promise to respond and try to save lives.
There hasn't been an emergency in the history of the San Antonio Fire Department that we haven't solved.
For KSAT Investigates, I'm Leigh Waldman.
Obviously a bad situation for the victims out there, but also for those EMS crews that respond. The San Antonio Fire Department has peer-to-peer support as well as psychologists and critical incident stress debriefs after responding to these traumatic events in order to care for crews' mental health and to combat burnout.
Yeah, of course, because we're depending on them to help us out. Now, you can watch the story again and also part 1 of our EMS ride-along series by heading to KSAT.com and also our KSAT YouTube page.